is up, guys? Here is my pre-workout meal, just like you saw me make. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna wait about probably 45 minutes to an hour because it takes a little longer to digest the rice and the chicken for me. So we're gonna wait a little bit longer and I'm going to do adult things in the meantime, and next time you'll see me, we'll be in the gym.
All right, so here I am just bent at the waist, stretching, crawling forward a little bit, really just trying to hit those glutes, rocking back and forth to hit different angles of the glutes. Then I stand up using my glutes and hamstrings, only this is more of the activation portion of the stretch. Right here I'm just stretching and then alternating legs and straightening them. I'll show you here in the side angle. So this really isolates the different legs and hamstrings and glute muscles respective to each of the legs. Here I am foam rolling my glutes. To be honest, I never have like a very specific plan when I use the foam roller. I just do whatever feels good. You can really tell what is tight depending on how much it hurts. If your immediate reaction is to take the pressure off of that area, do not take the pressure off of that area. You need to keep working and rolling that area out. Sometimes this can take me 10-15 minutes. Sometimes if I really need it, I will take 20 to 30 minutes to really focus on rolling out my hips. Here, this is actually one of my favorite hamstring stretches, so I'm using a lot of my weight behind. I completely put my legs out in front of me, stretch at the bottom, and then I will pull forward. Now I'm going back. Like I said, no particular plan, just what feels good, and really just especially hitting the area between your bottom of your glute, like right there, and then the top of your hamstring. That is key. The overall idea is to loosen the muscles here and to stretch them to increase the range of motion and decrease any kind of knots or pain, because it can affect your workout, it can affect the actual motion. This is a single leg hip thruster where I am solely using it for glute activation. There is no weight on this, and I am using my right leg currently, the one with the Fitbit on it, and I am not using my left leg. So I am trying to consciously thrust with just the one leg and making sure my glute and my hamstring are activated. I would consider activation of any kind the mental warm-up for the exercise. Now we're going to switch into the other side where I'm using predominantly my left leg. I am switching up my foot position to really find that best spot where I'm getting the most contraction, the best feeling out of it. It's okay to play around with your feet stance. It's okay to play around with the position. Before the exercise, I am doing a little bit of glute activation. As you can see, I'm just squeezing my hips up and relaxing them, squeezing up and relaxing them, just making conscious notes of how it feels in my core, how it feels in my glutes, how it should feel on my hamstrings, and then I will lift the weight. This isn't constant tension, so I'll settle down and then bring up. Settle down and then squeeze up. But the whole time I am in control of the weight. I am pushing through my heels and engaging my core. The hip thruster harness has really changed my hip thruster game. It has trained me to keep a straight back while I'm doing hip thrusters. When I tried doing them previously with a box and a barbell, it was bruising my hips and causing a crazy amount of back pain. And the harness has not bruised my hips at all, in addition to mitigating my back pain. Let me know in the comment section below if you wear your Fitbit on your ankle like I do. I find that it's more accurate. So, do you? We're doing abductors in this exercise where we squeeze out, and that is hitting our side booty here. It's really important to get that full range of motion in this movement, so choosing a weight that can allow that. We're going to be supersetting with a plate deadlift. I enjoy using plates for my deadlifts because it gives you a stopping point that's not too low so you don't get back pain, but it's not too high so you don't get a full range of motion. I'm using 25-pound plates. Supersetting is an advanced technique to help increase size and strength with minimal rest in between. I also really enjoy it because it's super efficient and effective. You are hitting different areas though. In the abductor, you're hitting your side glute. In the deadlift, you're hitting hamstrings, bottom of the glute, top of the hamstring, and gluteus maximus. Make sure your weight is in the back of your heels and making sure that you have a very straight back like you can see here. Very straight. I use my lifting belt as a reminder to engage my core and to keep my back straight. It is not tightened. So you want to be placing your hips on the foam pad. Really, you have to just mess around with the placement and the length so it's comfortable for you. But you want to place your hips on the foam pad, but you also want to be able to bend your torso forward and get a good range of motion while doing this. And then you pull back with your hamstrings and your glutes and that nice squeeze at the top. You can do this with weight like you saw just a second ago, or you can do this without any weight. I would suggest no weight and really nailing down your form first before attempting with any kind of weight. You can still get a great contraction and a great burn after the fact with no weight too. If at any point your back is starting to be very painful, you're getting sharp shooting pain, you just can't handle it anymore, do not push through this. Listen to your body. It's okay. This might mean a couple of different things. You might need to work on strengthening your back a little more, or continue to work on your form, and a great way to do that is by recording it. Here I'm on the bike doing HIIT exercises or high intensity interval training, and this is a minute and a half of rest with 30 seconds of full work, and I do that for 10 rounds. Do this 3 out of the 5 days a week that I work out. Not only does it burn fat like a mother, and you definitely feel your glutes after this and quads and hamstrings. It is such a great exercise, but it has helped me recover from my ACL tear, my ankle ligament tears, and I get no back pain from this at all. All right, so we finished. Into the sauna we go. Well guys, that is it for the workout today. Now I'm just gonna hang out in the sauna probably for the next 20 minutes, making sure I'm just drinking so much water. I drink probably about a gallon a day. And yeah, all right you guys, until the next one.